Okay, today I'm going to show you three examples of what not to do in cold outreach. And if you're doing these things, it's probably the reason why people aren't converting. Maybe you're able to get a reply, but they're just not converting, or the conversation stalls, they stop replying, and you're busy following up with them and nothing happens. So it's three examples of what not to do because you know I am quite patient with people cold outreaching me because I build these systems myself, right? So I'm always interested to look at their message, see their process, and I will usually just respond just to see how their process goes. But when things annoy me, it's because they're not doing something that they should be doing, or they're doing things that really, if you're doing this, it's just going to ruin everything for you, and it makes you feel immediately like, oh, I don't want to do any business with this person. Okay, let's go to example one. Okay, so they had this was their cold message. I know we're all busy. Hope you don't mind me coming straight for the pitch, but I launched. Okay, one thing, don't use the word pitch. You can just say coming straight to the point. Pitch assumes like, hey, I want to sell you. I want to try and sell you. You don't want to give off that impression that even if you're being honest and direct, you don't want to give off the impression that you're here to sell them something. So don't use the word pitch. Uh, but I launched a crazy offer where we handle all of your outreach. Okay, 5 commission, and we only charge you when you close a client, and a small retainer fee to cover the hard costs. Okay, so I just wrote interesting. That's it, right? And then I replied with, because what I'm trying to do is partner with companies like this for my outbound system. Is I say I work with lead gen agencies on building an outbound scaling Facebook outreach system. It could be interesting for your clients. So they respond with, here's the link, here's the video, whatever, here's the doc, right? And completely ignoring what I said, they just put the link in. So this is mistake one. And I said, okay, what do you think of what I said? And then immediately she replies, and how are you getting clients for your system right now? And I said, I'm building it now for lead gen agencies. I have my own lead gen company, so I'm partnering with others. And her response was, oh, got you. So what do you think about our DFY system? Feels like it can fit with your niche and your stage right now. So what annoyed me is that she had there was nothing about this process that was trying to build any rapport with me and actually, you know, take what I say and build a conversation over it. And this is the issue with what people are doing on cold outreach is they, even if they get the reply, they're going straight in for their doc, their this, their that. They're not even trying to gauge an interest in the person, that, hey, do they want this solution? Right? Like what I would do here instead, I would have come back with, oh, cool, that sounds really cool. Um, you know, it may be useful to us. By the way, do you want to see the doc that we put together around how we close clients? And I would have been, yes, send me the doc. Then she would have sent the doc. And then I would have actually looked at the doc. I didn't even open this doc. And then it would have acknowledged what I said. And I would have felt good about that. And I'm trying to put myself in the position of the person when I do outreach or when you're doing outreach, put yourself in the position of the person reading it, how they will feel about it. So as soon as I said, what do you think of I said? She says, how are you getting? I knew this was going to talk about her selling her lead gen service. So this message and this message, she's asking what I think of her system without even like engaging anything that I've said. And immediately I thought, okay, all you're doing is trying to sell me something. And I knew that from the start because obviously she came out, hey, I'm coming straight for the pitch. So it's obvious, but I'm saying you shouldn't be doing this. Otherwise, people get the same feeling. Okay, example number two. So this was a cold message on LinkedIn. First of all, he uses my, okay, I don't know where to start with this. So first of all, hello, comma, full name. It's just so full. It just doesn't look right, right? You be very laid back in your messaging and a lot softer. And this is the typical thing that people do, which I hope, please do not do this. Are you looking for a da 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 da? All this stuff. I don't even know what this is, right? An IT agency having expert in website design, development, redesign, Android. Like there's no attempt at trying to engage me in any sort of conversation, right? Or even talk about a problem that I may have related to one of these things. Okay, so immediately it's about, am I into these services? This just makes you look like every single other person out there that's pitching their service. We're a website design team who've developed many creative. Like, I don't care what does creative websites mean. Like, we can create a unique website for your organization at a minimal cost. What is minimal cost? Like, won't the website be shit then? Like, if you're gonna charge me $5 or $100 for a website, I assume it's going to be bad. If you would like to talk more, please give us your, like, why should I be giving out information to him? My phone number, my Skype ID. For what? What am I getting out of this conversation? Right? So immediately it's don't display all the services you do. Don't talk about who you are, and don't tell them to make an effort. You just want them to say yes to your message, right? Okay. And then it gets worse, right? And then he respond. I didn't reply. He replies with, "Hi there. Hope you got a chance to read my message. I would appreciate any feedback." I didn't respond. I responded here. "Hey, do you mind if I give some suggestions on your message?" He said, "Yes, please," which is cool. I'm glad he was open to me. So I gave my feedback, right? I go, "The greeting line looks too automated using full name." You go straight into, "Are you looking? You're not building any rapport." You list your entire services before listing what problems you can solve. I said, "Many creative websites that doesn't have any like meaning have stronger social proof to make me excited for what it is. Minimal cost makes me feel you're cheap and the quality won't be as good." I said, "Look, I have a WhatsApp group on lead gen that I do breakdowns of cold messages. Would you like an invite?" Okay. And once I said, "Would you like an invite?" instead of acknowledging anything I've said or acknowledging the invite, he goes straight in again. "Are you looking for website design or SEO services?" I'm thinking, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and think maybe that's just his tool that's just automated that, and he just didn't know that I responded. Fine, then fix your tool. Then you've got a terrible tool that's doing that. But if you actually manually wrote that, then you have to see how terrible this looks. Okay, I said no. He goes, "Okay, fine." Then a few days later, he does the same pitch. "Are you looking for da 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 da? Our company specializes. Share your." So clearly, he either didn't read the message or the tool that he's using is just not stopping when I reply. But just do not do this, right? Again, and I'll give you a third example. Okay, this is again on LinkedIn. Again, the same thing. "Are you looking for an IT?" To be honest, this might be the same. This is exactly the same company, but a different guy doing it. Is a different profile. So this is the same message. We can create a unique, yeah, exactly. But this response during the Christmas season, you can get up to 30%, like up to 30. That's not even written correctly, right? It should be small u, small t. There should be spaces, right? This is just some like code he's put. Digital marketing, social media, like I don't even know what you can help with digital marketing. What do you mean by digital? What do you mean by social media, business software? Like, what are you actually helping with? What problem are you solving? What am I 30% off what your original price is, which has got to do with what? Please let me know which service you want. It's like you've not even gauged an interest from me and you're saying, please let me know what service you want so we can discuss it in detail. All right. I didn't respond. Hope you got a chance to read my message. I would appreciate any feedback. Fine. And then again, this fourth message. And obviously, this is clearly written by ChatGPT. So you need to stop doing this as well if you're doing this. The way you message should be very conversational, as if you're just texting a friend. That kind of subtle and laid back. Not, "Hello, embrace the arrival of 2000." Like, who the hell speaks like this with all this consulting service? "Unveil the allure of a exclusive new on a spectrum of." It's just, come on, man. All you've done is go to ChatGPT and said, "Write me a cold email for this service," and you've just copy and pasted it. No creative thinking what you're trying to do. Elevate your online presence with bespoke. It's just, it's very funny when you just read into it. Indulge in savings. It's like you're trying to sell me a piece of chocolate or something. Kindly share your WhatsApp number along with allowing our dedicated team to initiate a prompt and personalized engagement with you. If you don't actually use these words in real life, don't use these words in your cold message. As we embark on a new year, okay. I didn't mean to put this company name here. I usually try to anonymize everything, so I apologize for that. But honestly, this is terrible. And I hope you can see why. Please do not do these things at all. If you want to know how to write a cold message, send me a DM. Just send me a DM with the word cold DM or cold message, and I'll show you how we write cold messages that generate much, much higher response rates, generate warm leads, and actually nurture a lead into a book call, into a sale. So please do not write cold messages the way I've told you here. Thank you.